Yeah, feel me knocking and let me in. Yeah, Mac and Quinn Miller. Yeah, it don't get much realer. Crawling slow like caterpillar. Ooh, Baby girl, I see you watching, I see you twerking, you clocked in. You need a Birkin, I like you, Steve. So you got a man, but you hitting that, you real flirty. That shit right, that don't mean nothing to me. Yeah, I play to win, I play to win. So the God nigga don't want none of me. Damn, 1317, that's a whole lot of tit fleas. My bitch acting juvenile, got me 400 degrees. I ain't never falling back, and I mean that humbly. Sit on your ass, I'm thumbing cheese.
Yeah, Papa John's for everybody.
This, so well, she not for me. I keep that jacket, Jamie, that rum in me, and you gon' love that fee.
No, ain't nothing about me free. You gon' pay that tax. You gon' book them plane tickets out to LAX. Nike on me, track and field, I'ma run that tech. Supreme if I'm tryna mix, boy, I'm something else. Wedding crashers, it ain't nothing else. And your bitch swimming laps, Michael Phelps. Damn, I'm getting harder, I can tell. Jack Daniels or Jamie Lee. I brought the bars in too, it ain't no shame in me. Ooh, we get them hate exactly what they came to see. Something to hate on, run up on your girl later. She gon' let me put my Corey up in her Topanga. Oh my God.
Beautiful girls all over the world. I could be chasing, but my time would be wasted. They got nothing on you, baby.
Yeah.
Nothing on you.
Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on you. I know you feel where I'm coming from. Regardless of the things in my past that I've done. Most of it really was for the hell of the fun.
Welcome back to the show. Throwback Thursday. Talking about these sports, man. The number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. I'm trying to find my damn little notes here. Today's throwback year is 2010. I'm also talking about the NBA playoffs. We're going to get into some more talk about LeBron James here in a second. The Tau Chapter Qs and Lambda Epsilon, AKAs here in ATL, Georgia, are having their 10th annual all-white party. It's going to be at the 595 Event Center in ATL, Saturday, June 3rd, 2017. So not too far away, in a couple of weeks. So it's going to be at, once again, 595 Event Center. If you want to get your tickets, you still can. You can get them from the whitepearlaffair.eventbrite.com. All right, that's the whitepearlaffair.eventbrite.com. All proceeds benefit scholarships and community programs for both chapters. And make sure you mention that you heard about it from Doug Stewart or TDSS or something like that. There's a point in the process when you're ordering your tickets online that they ask, how'd you hear about the event? Make sure you tell them that I sent you. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. That track we were playing during the break, this one right here.
So you got a man, but you hitting that, you real flirty. That shit right, that don't mean nothing to me.
It's by these cats called Hit Boy. So if you like the music, I'm going to try to do this more often, man. I always forget. I'm so caught up with getting the show and doing the show and doing all of the stuff that comes with it, man. I don't give enough shots out to these artists that we have for this break music coming back from the break. So if you like that track right there, they got a couple more tracks that I play throughout the show as well. The name of that group is Hit Boy, all right? Hit Boy. Yes, sir. So, LeBron James' teammate, Richard Jefferson, had an explanation for what happened to LeBron James in Game 3 and why he was a no-show and why he treated the basketball like it was a hot potato. Richard Jefferson said he was sick. That's right. Jefferson told Fox Sports Ohio after Game 4 on Tuesday night that James got sick from a bug that was going around, which also caused backup Darren Williams to miss a shoot-around as well. Here's a quote. He says, I know he won't talk about it, so I'll give my big guy a shout. Jefferson said Deron Williams missed shoot-around this morning because he had like a little bug, really lethargic, had no energy, and I think that's what Bron had. And sometimes these little bugs can go around, and LeBron was like, dude, when Deron didn't show up for shoot-around. He kind of started clicking in his head because for him, there was like, I don't know why I was so lethargic, why I had no energy, why I had nothing. And so these little things happen. There was no panic. Look, he was lethargic. They hit a bunch of tough shots. If Marcus Smart doesn't go 7 for 10 from 3, then we're not even talking about this. LeBron scored 11 points and had 6 turnovers in Game 3, a 111-108 loss to the Boston Celtics after the game. James said he didn't have it, but didn't mention being sick. He was back in game form in the Cavs' 112-99 Game 4 victory to take a 3-1 lead, scoring 34 points with 6 assists and 5 rebounds. So one thing I will say about this is I'm glad LeBron didn't come out and say something about he was sick. Yeah, I'm glad he didn't do that because, I mean, the last thing you want to do is make excuses. He had a bad night. He said that over and over and over again. Last thing you want to do is talk about why you played so bad. You just that's like a man law. You don't do that after the fact. You don't do that. When Michael Jordan had his flu game, the classic flu game, I don't think Jordan ever talked about it. I think his teammates talked about it. So this is okay. This isn't a bad thing. For all you listeners out there thought I was going to come in here and rail on LeBron James, you got me all wrong. You got me all wrong. That's not how I do it, man. I'm actually a fan of LeBron James, you know. But I call a spade a spade. I'll keep it real, though. A lot of y'all don't want to do that. I'll keep it real about LeBron James. But I'm glad he didn't make excuses. His teammate made excuses for him. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at Doug at thedougstewartshow.com. One last quick little basketball story before we jump back into chat on Spreaker.com. The Miami Heat and Chris Bosh and the Players Association have tentatively agreed to a resolution that would allow all parties to move on, sources said on Wednesday. Bosh, 33, hasn't played since February 2016 because of blood clots. He has remained on the Heat roster as the sides have worked through complex medical and legal issues in this delicate and unique situation. The agreement hasn't been finalized as Bosh and his family, agents, and lawyers are still reviewing documents. He is guaranteed, listen to this, why couldn't you be born 7 foot with good feet? Bosh is guaranteed $52 million. Did you hear what I said? Chris Bosh is guaranteed $52 million over the next 2 years. In the next 2 years, each year for the next 2 years, they got to cut this ninja a check for $26 million. And this man ain't played basketball in almost 2 years. Are you freaking kidding me? Only in America. Praise his holy name. Though a significant portion of that is covered by insurance, it doesn't matter. He's going to get it one way or the other. This agreement is expected to remove Bosh from the cap and allow the Heat to move on with their team. The Heat will end up with between $14 million and $37 million in cap room, depending on player options, team options, and waiver decisions. So, my Lord, have mercy. And the thing about it is, if I'm Bosh, you know what? I for a long, long time, I miss playing football too. I still miss playing football right now. If I could do it, I'd go out there right now. Okay, so I get it. I get it. You love your sport. You missed the game or whatever. But, dude, you had a great career. You don't have nothing to hold your head down about. You made, obviously, $1 gazillion. You won a championship. Well, you won 2 championships. You won 2 championships? I mean, what? Just settle down, man. Sit your ass down somewhere, period. You're talking about a life-threatening thing that you got going on. Many of you know that listen to the show. It's been about 3 years now. I lost my line, brother, man. The tail of my line died from blood clots. He had a routine knee surgery. Supposed to have been in and out. Surgery was completed, came home. He was home a day or two, man, and fell out and died in his room, in his bedroom, and the doctors are saying because of blood clots. That shit is serious, man, and I've known several other people throughout my life that have actually had real issues and have actually died from blood clots. I mean, Chris Bosh, bro, you got your family, you got a pocket full of money, you got your health in relative terms. You're not a super world-class athlete anymore because you don't play basketball, but, I mean, you winning, bro. You are absolutely winning. Sit your ass down somewhere. He's adamant. He is adamant of trying to play basketball in the NBA again, which is crazy to me, man. Which is absolutely crazy. You don't understand how people think unless you're in their shoes. But that's just insane to me. How you could even have the thought of the consideration. The doctors are telling you that you're at risk, and you're going to play doctor. You're going to second guess doctors, who that's kind of what they do. They kind of went to school for this. You know, they're not always right. And my cousin reminded me of something. I have a cousin that's a doctor, and he reminded me something a while back. I don't even know what we were talking about. But remember, whenever they talk about doctors and surgery and medicine and all of that type of stuff, remember, they always say practicing medicine. You may not have even thought about that before, and I didn't at the time. And I was like, you're right. They always say so-and-so is practicing medicine. They're not even experts. They just practicing. The doctors aren't even experts. They don't know fully 100% what they're doing. Now, they're trained, but really what they're doing, man, is they just have a little bit more knowledge about trying to save your ass than you do. As a matter of fact, a lot more knowledge. But that's right. They always talk about practicing medicine. That's right. They ain't got it together. They haven't won. They're practicing. And for the doctors to tell Chris Bosh to sit his ass down somewhere, and he's still talking about he coming to play basketball, is just the craziest thing in the world to me. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. From Angry Black Man in the chat room on Spreaker.com. He says, no, Doug, Tyson beat Trevor Berwick for the title. I think you're right. I mean, I'm not doubting you're right. I mentioned earlier how I thought Tyson would beat Leon Spinks for the belt. Was it so? What did Leon? Because there was something on the line. Maybe it was one of the other belts. Maybe the first heavyweight title he got was from Trevor Berwick, and maybe he got the WBO or the WBF or one of them other alphabet belts that they got in boxing when he fought Michael Spinks. From Montana Jones, what about Mitch Green kicking Mike? What about Mike kicking Mitch Green's ass outside of Dapper Dan's? Laugh out loud. I do remember that. He didn't actually. It wasn't. We didn't see it on video. But we saw Mitch Green's eye. Swole that man's eye shut. From Wody 504, they made every last one of them fights seem like the guy had a chance to beat Tyson. That's what they do in boxing. It's called promotion. That's exactly right. Every one of them fights, they made it seem like, and the guys Tyson was fighting, man, were tomato cans. Like, they look like they ain't never done a push-up in their life. You know, a couple of days ago, I did the same thing. I looked at, I said the same thing. I don't know why, but I looked at Deontay Wilder's fights because Deontay Wilder's like 37-0, 36 knockouts. So I was like, let me go back and look at these guys. And somebody put together a little montage of all of the fights that Deontay Wilder has had and the knockouts. And so it's very quick. They show like 10 seconds of each fight, and then they move on to the next one. Like every single one of Deontay Wilder's fights, or most of them, 99% of them, are against absolute tomato cans. Like guys that look like they just came straight off the street. You know, no definition, big-ass flabby stomach, no muscles, nothing at all. And Deontay Wilder, him and the Joshua kid at some point are probably going to go up. But I'm telling you, look at their opponents, scrubs. And a lot of the cats Tyson fought, they were better competition than these guys that I saw Deontay Wilder knocking out. But a lot of the cats that fought against Tyson early in his career, man, they had no shot, especially for one of the most savage, most aggressive boxers that you will ever see in your lifetime. They had zero shot. But